Hello, hello. I'm back. I've been gone for quite a while. I started back at work and life has been pretty darn hectic. I'm also in a play in my local community theater. It is called Zombie Night. So we only have a month left and that's a little bit stressful, but it's fun and I enjoy it. So today, I'm coming to you with an original book tag. Now I know you see these all the time, but I was watching Friends recently and I got an idea for a tag. It is called the We Were on a Break tag. Cue originality. So it involves 6 questions and it centers around the relationship of Ross and Rachel on Friends. If you have never watched Friends and you plan to, probably don't watch this tag because I'm going to talk about the end and you're going to get spoiled, or as we say here in the Mississippi, spoilt. You're going to get spoilt. So let's get started, shall we? Question 1 revolves around the one with a longtime crush. What book or book series have you loved since you were a child and maybe have just recently started to really appreciate it? I love a book called Once Upon a Marigold. It is by Jean Harris, I believe. It is about a long-lost prince who sees a princess across the way, like across the forest or something. And they send messages back and forth with doves. I loved this book when I was younger. I read it maybe 4 or 5 times before I even got in high school. So yeah, that's my longtime crush book. Number 2 centers around the One with the Lobsters. What book or whatever do you believe that the love story or the characters that are in love were just really meant for each other? They are each other's lobsters. Now, while I do think that Ross and Rachel belong together and I was supposed to pick a book, I tried to get myself to pick a book for this category, I just could not think of anything better than Cory and Topanga from Boy Meets World. Now, this right here, this is what dreams are made of. I mean, I shipped them so hard when I was younger before I even knew what shipping was. This is the relationship that I've spent most of my childhood wanting to happen. And it's happened. And it's happening still on Girl Meets World. And it makes me so happy. Okay. Alright, so the next category is the one with the break. Which book or book series takes a break from storytelling? Now, I have picked New Moon for this one because in this book, after You Know Who leaves, there's a section where it's just totally silent. Bella goes in her room and apparently doesn't leave for like months. So there's October, there's November, there's December, January, and then she finally comes back into consciousness apparently. So this book takes a break from storytelling, just like Ross and Rachel take a break from their relationship, even if it was supposed to be just like an evening break. This book takes a break for months because Bella's so devastated when Edward leaves. Number 4 centers around the one with the Xerox girl. Now, in Friends, spoiler alert, Ross cheats on Rachel with the Xerox girl, and this is what causes the whole downfall of their relationship. What book have you cheated on another book with? Now, I have done this very recently because I came to a standstill in one of the books that I was reading. And I thought, you know what? I want to read something that I just really want to read. So I picked up Harry Potter. I started the series over and I'm already halfway through the 3rd book now, but I've been cheating on my other books with Harry Potter because I needed to take a break from those other ones. So I've really been enjoying this. Man, 5 stars all the way. I've not been disappointed yet, J.K. Rowling. Alright, number 5 is the one with the baby. Now, after they've been broken up for a while, Ross and Rachel get back together not on purpose, but they have a baby together. Well, I want to know what two authors have gotten together to make a baby, aka book, that you really love. And mine would have to be House by Frank Peretti and Ted Dekker. This is a scary, suspenseful horror novel, but it's they're both Christian authors, so really the whole thing centers around like good versus evil and who wins out in the end. I really love this book, and I really love that these two authors that I like came together to write this. The last one revolves around the one that got off the plane. Yeah, the one where she got off the plane. Now, what book were you reading and you were just totally like surprised in the end? Because if you watch Friends, you don't think she's gonna get off that plane, because the flight attendant's like, no ma'am, you need to sit down. You cannot get off this plane. I don't care who needs you. But then we listen to the voicemail that she sends Ross, and there she is. She shows up in his apartment, and happily ever after. So what book totally surprised you in the end? Now this might be a typical cliche whatever answer, but whenever I was reading The Fault in Our Stars, I totally did not expect what happened in the end. Spoiler alert again. Now this whole time I really was expecting Hazel to die. I don't know why. John Green kind of just surprised me whenever he killed Gus. I was baffled. Totally baffled. Guys. So, even if you're not a Friends fan, I think you should try this tag, because I would like to see what your answers are. But I am going to tag a few people. So, try this tag. I tag you, and 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 you. I tag you. Alright, so I tag everybody else, basically. I just don't know everybody's names. So I'm going to really try to make videos more consistently, and I hope that I see you do this tag, because I really want to know what you think. Bye y'all, see you later.